guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Amos Official TV, your all-round media update. Guys, leo tuko hapa Seasons Hotel, iko pale Nyayo. They have a nice place, wametukaribisha vizuri. So ukipitia hii place kindly unaweza pita pale ukapata wako na snacks, wako na drinks, soft drinks, everything is here. So leo niko hapa. I'm privileged to have our guest. I don't know the titles zenye nitaita, but his name is His Excellence Engineer. I will allow him to introduce himself so that we can proceed from there. Karibu bwana.
Thank you very much, Amos.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Karibu.
Okay, thank you for welcoming me to your channel.
Yes.
I'm His Excellency Engineer Waka Maxwell,
Okay.
the President of the Youth Parliament of Kenya.
Yes.
Yes.
So guys, mmesikia? Karibu sana. Okay. So msikwe muendelee, tuko pale wana serve. So okay, it's okay. So His Excellency the President of
Yes.
Parliament Youth, briefly, if there is someone, the first person mwenye anakuwatch saizi, labda unaweza muelezea ukaintroduce yourself so that wakujue zaidi.
Okay. As I've said, my name, I don't want to introduce myself further than that,
Yes.
but I welcome all the youths who are out there to join this platform, and they will get to understand this platform as we continue the conversation.
Okay. So now, yeah, we've mentioned about the Youth Parliament of Kenya. Maybe I just want to get from you, why have the Youth Parliament of Kenya?
If you look at our country and even Africa at large, there is a gap. So many youths are not into these leadership positions, and there are reasons that make them not to be in these positions that we will discuss as we move along. But having a Youth Parliament of Kenya is just a proactive step towards creating a platform for these youths to voice their opinions, their ideas,
Okay.
and their concerns, so that their voice can be heard and can be valued.
Okay. So is it a movement whereby it's only in Nairobi, or it's across the country?
The Youth Parliament of Kenya is national.
It's national.
Yes.
Yes.
So it will be occupying, it will be operating in all the counties of the Republic of Kenya with time.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a national movement.
Yeah, it's a national movement,
Yes.
and it mimics the National Assembly.
Okay.
Yes.
So that leads me to, maybe you can share about the structure of your movement.
Okay. The Youth Parliament of Kenya is bicameral. By bicameral, I mean it operates at two echelons.
Okay.
Those are two levels. So we have the national level and we have the county level. So the county level has 47 counties, right?
Yes.
So each and every county of the Republic of Kenya will have a youth parliament. Then at the national level, we have one, which will be the National Youth Parliament of Kenya. So at the county level, we will have the 47 county youth parliaments. We call them CYPs. At the national, we have the one, which is National Youth Parliament. We call it NYP. Now, the structure comes this way. At the county levels, the people will be sitting in those county levels. They replicate, or rather they mimic the county assemblies,
Okay.
where we'll have the MCAs. And those MCAs, in our structure, we call them MCYPs.
MCYPs.
Yeah, the members of county youth parliament.
Okay.
Yeah, so the member of youth parliament will be sitting at the county youth parliament. So they will have their own speaker. They will have their own house leaders. Yes, they will also have their majority and minority. There is a way they are put in place.
Okay.
Yeah. Same way, at the national level, we will have the National Youth Parliament, where the members will be drawn from each and every constituency in the Republic of Kenya. That gives us 290 members.
Members.
Yeah. However, there are also room for appointments. So the structure from up is we have something called Trust Politica, which has 3 branches.
Okay.
So we have the executive arm of it, we have the judicial arm of it, which is our disciplinary branch. Then we have the legislative arm of it. So the legislative arm of it is where we have another 2 organs, which is the national, and the NYP I've talked about, and the CYP at the legislation.
Okay.
At the judicial part of it, we have the it is called the disciplinary branch, where we have the disciplinary panel. Yeah, because we are taking the structure of a governance of like a country, but now we are going to focus on youth matters only.
Okay.
And the main reason why we put it that way, these youths will be the leaders of tomorrow.
Yes. Very
and
true.
we want them to understand how does government work, how does parliament work, how does different sectors of parliament work. If you leave that, we also have an organ of the electoral branch, where they are responsible for conducting our elections. We have elections coming soon.
Okay.
In June.
Yes.
So the electoral branch, we have something we call Youth Parliament Electoral Commission.
Yes.
Yeah. They are responsible for conducting our elections in a free and fair manner.
Okay.
Then we have also a branch which is the opposition.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a way we have put it. When we go for an election and somebody run against me, for example, for the presidency, the presidential elections,
Yes.
whoever becomes number 2 automatically becomes an opposition leader.
Okay.
And this person will be heading the opposition branch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mean that we will have the opposition leaders? So it means that maybe you will be having the party inside that youth parliament, or so the party with majority become the ruling party.
Yeah, actually, if you talk about the party, we have 2 parties.
Okay.
These are just like mock parties.
Okay.
They are not political parties that we see out there in Kenya. But because we are building a structure where we want these people to understand, we want these youth to understand how governance work.
Okay.
So we have 2 parties, the Democratic Youth Party,
yes,
and we have the Real Youth Party.
Okay.
The Democratic Youth Party believes in dialogue and such kind of things.
Okay.
The Real Youth Party believes in real action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I think you've just elaborated very well, and this leads to maybe some concern or a question. Maybe we have someone there, a young man, maybe watching this. Maybe you can just explain, maybe let him know the importance of him. Maybe want to join the importance of this movement.
Okay, if the importance of this movement, I can start with stating that the main objective, I'll not go to the specific objectives because there are very many,
yes,
but the main objective is to promote good governance.
Good governance.
Yeah. So a young guy who is there, this platform will give you around 7 also things. 1, there is empowerment. 2, there is representation. 3, there is civic education in it. Yeah. 4, there is policy influence. You know, we have long-term impact as well. Yeah.
So that's the kind of your
There
objective.
is also community building. Yeah. So maybe we can just briefly explain to them to understand how is it going to empower them.
Yeah.
Now, if I start with empowerment, this platform gives you a space. It gives you a platform for you to interact, for you to voice your opinion, for you to air your views.
Yes.
It gives a platform for you to voice your concern, bring about your ideas.
Okay.
And it gives you also room to participate in a democratic process. When you participate in a democratic process, it gives you the essence of ownership, and also it gives you a responsibility as a young Kenyan to participate.
Yes.
All these things will make your ideas, your voice be heard. So it is amplifying your voice to those in power, those who are in authority, those who are in corporate world, the decision makers, the policy makers, so that whatever else the youth community can be tackled.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Actually, you've just again elaborated where maybe you need to add something.
If I go to the second one, representation, you realize that youth demographic is not much represented. Look, even at the parastatals, even in parliament, how many are there? They are there, yes. We have young parliamentarians, And maybe they are past 35 years, but they are still young because you look at the youthfulness in them. But how many are represented? Very few. So giving you this platform, and if you work smart and get it recognized very well, it will give you a way of being represented directly to those in power, like to the government. A civic engagement, it will teach you on things like parliamentary procedures. It will teach you to have critical thinking, because some youth doesn't even understand the constitution at all. So it will give you room to learn, to engage you, know your rights, and know what is expected of you as a youth, as a young guy. If I talk about community building, it's a big platform, as I had explained from the structure. This platform will give you a room to interact with other youths from different regions of the Republic of Kenya, and even beyond Kenya. You will get to understand, because if there is another youth parliament, I know one is in Nigeria. If there is one in Nigeria, we can interact with them. We can learn from them, because they had started way much before us. There is others also. I think even in Malaysia there is another one. So these youth parliaments across the world, if you combine, just like governments work, you can also combine and work with these people and get to learn. So it's giving you networking. It's also creating friendship. You are making new friends. And also, if you do it very well, it can do away and eradicate things like ethnicity, the tribes. Because we want to build a youth community where we don't know which tribe you come from. You are a Kikuyu, you are a Luo, you are a Kalenjin, you are a Kenyan youth. So we want to have that youth community where we all understand one another. So in long-term effect, if I just put it briefly, inculcating this kind of ideas on youth when they are still at the tender age, they are young, they are growing up. Because once we develop this, we will start going to schools like universities. We will go to high schools. We will go even to primary schools, so that they can also have their kind of negotiation conversations. So when we are inculcating this kind of culture, and we are basing it on democracy, we are helping our democracy in future. These people will grow up knowing very well that we need to be in a democratic space, and everybody has a chance to do what they want to do.
Perfect. So that leads maybe to someone maybe wondering the age limit. Do you have the age limit, or just anyone?
Age
sometimes
limit.
Because people they think maybe I'm 40 but I'm still young. So maybe you can share the age limit.
The age limit.
Age bracket.
The age bracket, if I talk about it, youth in Kenyan definition is 18 to 35 years.
18 to 35.
So we are capturing that. But youth alone cannot do this. So it means we'll have some other people or other guys who might be above the 35 years, but they can act as guardians. They can act as advisors. But the main core of the activities of YPK, the Youth Parliament of Kenya in short is YPK, is to capture on the youth bracket, which is 18 to 35 years of age. That does not mean it locks other people who are not members out. So there is a membership. In fact, we have three kind of membership categories. We have the corporate membership, we have the ordinary membership, and we have the honorary membership. Honorary membership can be given even to honorable members of parliament who are interested in the activities of YPK. It can be given to anybody who has done something meaningful to the organization. We can give them an honor, and that will lead them to be honorary members. These honorary members will not be 35 and below years. They might even be 40. And even if there is a 35 young guy who has done a lot, can be given an honorary membership. Corporate membership is, we are targeting working with companies like maybe Safaricom, companies like maybe Airtel, companies like Bidco, whichever they can contribute to the growth of youth, because these companies, youth are seeking employment from these companies, and if you have a working relationship and a partnership kind of, then opportunities can come from these areas and youth can benefit. Then we have ordinary membership. Now that one is for the youth themselves. So any youth member who is joining YPK is an ordinary member, including me.
So this leads to another question. Maybe you can share your achievement so far since you started your movement. Maybe you can tell us when this movement the idea was born, and from there, which achievement have you made so far?
Okay, I think we have achieved quite a number of things, but this idea came in 2019.
2019, yes.
Yeah, when I tell people that the idea came in 2019, they just feel like 2019, we are in 2024, bro.
It's 2024.
Yeah, so but the idea came in 2019. Myself and some group of young guys, we thought like the idea came from me, yes, but I shared it with some other youth who embraced it, and they say we can do this. So 2019, we tried to mold it, thinking of how can we make a registration, how can we do this. So we faced some challenges because our structure seemed unique, and there is no organization or a registrar in Kenya that was thinking of that line.
Okay.
Because we have laws.
Yeah.
Like there is a way CBOs, NGOs, civil societies, there is a way these groups are being registered. So ours became a little bit unique in its structure. So we didn't manage. We made a start of registration in 2021. It failed because we had to make a lot of changes to conform with the law, because we have to operate within the framework of the laws of the Republic. So in 2021, you people know that when it started in 2019, before we could make a stab on it, the corona thing came.
Yes.
So we were post because we couldn't do anything at that particular time, keep distance. The things were slow.
Very slow.
Yeah, so in 2021, when they said now you can mingle a bit, we decided to make a stab and it failed. It didn't go through.
Okay.
Come 2022, myself, I was tired because I was seeing like this idea is not seeing the light of the day. So why can't you just leave it? Because why is it really straining you and draining your energy? But with the youth who are around me, they told me, cheer on. It is possible and it is a brilliant idea. I reflected that back with the people I talked to. There was a particular time I needed to get an appointment with the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Senate then was Lusaka and Muturi.
Yes.
But I didn't get a chance because I wanted to go and discuss with them and see if this space can be created. But I didn't get that chance, unfortunately. The campaign mood entered in 2022.
Okay.
So in that 2022, we took a lot of time to try.
Okay.
So towards the end of 2022 is when we went back to try making another sense for it to be allowed. That time we had not made enough changes that was required, so it still didn't go through.
Okay.
So to make everything short, the registration process went through in 2023.
2023.
That it was success. Actually, our certificate reached 23rd December of 2023, which means we were allowed now legally to operate.
Okay.
So that 2023, we were in the December, the Christmas mood. People are not there. Some have traveled. So we started our activities in 2024, starting to recruit other new members. Our preliminary members were 26 members, those whom we started with. So in terms of membership, the achievements now we are at 600 members.
Okay.
Currently,
okay.
who have registered as members. But our platforms, we are more than 2,000 people, youth, young Kenyans. So these 2,000 young Kenyans, some they're like, can we join? Can we wait and see what is happening?
Yeah.
So some of them are still waiting to see. Some of them have joined. So those who have joined are 600, but the platform has more than 2,000 youths.
Okay.
Yeah. Another achievement that we have, I can say, but they are in the pipeline. We are trying to collaborate with others. We don't even have a physical office yet. In fact, we can ask any good Samaritan or anybody who sees value in us out there to give us an office where we can operate, because we can't have a briefcase kind of operation. But we are making moves. Recently, we visited KICC. We were seeking to see the CEO. We dropped them a letter so that if they can give us a space, because that's a strategic point to sell this kind of agenda and can make it thrive higher. The response was positive, and we are waiting for their feedback on the request, because we were welcome nicely, and they were very positive even about our idea.
Okay.
They said the idea is a good one. We have also made, because our elections are coming, we have made a move to IEBC. They were also very welcoming. They also embraced the idea because they are looking at what gaps are there.
Okay.
Of course, some of the gaps that are there, that the youth fraternity are not there, they're not taking part as leaders. One of the reasons maybe financial constraints, Yeah, so they also gave us a green light, and they asked us to do certain things that we are yet to do. So these are things that are in the pipeline, and if they get successful, YPK will go higher, and it will be hard out there.
Oh, thank you so much, Your Excellence. Actually, you've answered my question because I wanted to get the achievement. You've answered, and then you've also answered the challenges at the same time. You've answered the number, the membership, the total number you have. Actually, maybe to add on that, maybe someone is watching the young man. How will they join the movement?
Okay, currently we are developing our website.
Yes.
Our website is an elaborate one.
Okay.
It is around 52 websites in one, because each and every county will have their own website.
Okay.
It will take more or less like eCitizen, so that eCitizen, you can add anything there, any other link of any other website there, for ease of access. So we are developing a diverse website where we have one national website. Then each and every county will be having their own website. The progress is on. We started with the portal for election because currently we cannot afford to do physical election where people are going for the ballot papers and all those kind of things. Though in our proposal to IBC, we'll request that maybe come 2027, in the next election, YPK also be included in that arrangement, so that youths can vote for their youths in that ballot, and we know who win. But before then, we are coming up with something we call e-portal. This is an electoral portal for the organization, and it's going to be a digital one.
Okay.
The way we are designing it in such a way that you must register as a voter, and you must register, you must nominate yourself, or somebody can nominate you. So there is a nomination form that you can go there and nominate yourself. Registering as a voter is open space. Each and every youth, because in YPK, by default, we regard all youths in the Republic of Kenya as members.
Okay.
Because they are the people we are going to amplify their voices. So we are taking all of them as members, whether registered or not. So those who are registered, those are now bona fide members. But those who are not registered are still members of YPK, because we are still amplifying them. But you can't be a leader in YPK if you are not a registered member. Now that's the difference. So you can nominate yourself, or somebody else can nominate you through the portal on the nomination form. Then all youths of the Republic of Kenya are encouraged to register as a voter.
Okay.
But there is a way it is being made to restrict the voting process, so that somebody in Kisumu will not vote somebody in Nairobi.
Okay.
Or somebody out of that ward will not vote for you if he's not a member, because you have to represent the people around you. So we are putting the security measures, and if it's well, we will even present it to IBC and see if they can modify it and make it even for Kenyan people who cannot go and vote physically, so that maybe we can have electronic voting in future in the Republic of Kenya as well. Apart from that, the main website is also under development, and we will have the portal for membership where people will be registering, and they will be generating their membership certificate automatically from the portal by themselves, and getting their MBR numbers. MBR numbers those are membership numbers.
Okay.
However, currently we have a link that we are using to capture members' details for them to register, and that link, I might not read it all because we are doing it through Google Forms currently. So I might not read the link, but maybe after this interview on this view, we can put that link there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, they can follow us in our pages. We have decided to make our pages easy to follow.
Yes.
By just looking at us at you just search for at YPK254 all platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Twitter,
YouTube.
LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Telegram, all the social media handles. Just search for at YPK254.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. My director is signaling me because of time.
Yeah.
Maybe I can give you this chance maybe to speak to your people, those who are watching you right now or following those young people member. What do you have to say? The one word.
Okay, thank you very much, Banamos. Mine will be very brief. I just urge the youth of the Republic of Kenya to think beyond. Many times you are lured with tokens like 200 shillings, and you mess up. But think you are the leaders of today, not of tomorrow. Because if you are told you are leaders of tomorrow, you'll be 70 years, you are still told tomorrow. So take the opportunity now, grow up, stop the corrupt kind of thinking, and define your space. Know that you are the one who can shape your country. You can make your country what you want. You can achieve your desires by being truthful to yourself and taking the opportunities. Don't shy off. And therefore, I welcome all the youth of the Republic of Kenya to join the Youth Parliament of Kenya, and let you be that young MP, let you be that young MCA, let you be that governor, let you be that women rep, let you be that senator, let you be that president of the youth, so that your voice can be heard out there. So I welcome you all. We will put the registration link on this platform. Register as a member. We will reach out to you after registration, and all will be well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Your Excellence, Engineer Maxwell, the President of Youth Republic of Parliament of Kenya. We really appreciate because we reached out for you. Then you honored our invitation. So we really, really thank you so much. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then make sure that you share, you like, and you comment. See you in the next video.
Thank you very much.